Let's go racing. I'm Zach. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to talk about the Bristol Dirt Race 2023. Um, let's just jump into it. I hate that they cover Bristol with dirt. It was fun, but then I do miss Bristol, which was probably my favorite track. So I sort of hate that. I hate that it's on Easter. Easter is special to me. I'm a Christian and I live in the South. It's a very family oriented day, God oriented day, lots of other things to do. And so they put it on that day, sort of shoot themselves in the foot. But Bristol Dirt Race 2023, I wrote down three questions. I don't have a lot of notes about this, but I wrote down three questions that I'm going to ask myself and then talk about those answers to sort of figure out what to do with the Bristol Dirt Race or what not to do. Do we need dirt? Do we need a dirt race? Yes. Yes, I think it would need a dirt race. I love the fact that we have road courses, we have big super speedways, intermediates, short tracks, and I love that we can throw in a dirt track, which is sort of at the foundation of what NASCAR was whenever it first started. So I think we need a dirt race somewhere. Does it need to be Bristol? No, does not need to be Bristol. A lot of the drivers feel the same way. A lot of people feel the same way. So I think we need a dirt race. Yes, doesn't need to be Bristol. The next question that I wrote, the thing that I noticed about this weekend is what is wrong with Bristol dirt race in the spring? There was no crowd for probably various reasons. Number one, it's Easter. It's Easter in the South. Do you really think you're going to get people to come out on that day and spend time at a racetrack? No, people spend all day with family in the South. Have Easter events at church. They have Easter events with family. So why are you doing this? And number two, people unfortunately just necessarily aren't a fan of dirt on Bristol. So what are you doing, NASCAR? It doesn't work. It doesn't fit. That date doesn't work. The weather often doesn't work because you're picking springtime in the mountains, which sometimes you get great weather. Sometimes an hour later you have a downpour. So I don't know what you're really doing with this date, with this time. I know it's for TV. I know there's nothing really else going on except for the Masters on TV. So why are you doing this? Why are you shooting yourself in the foot with all of these things, these negative things stacking on top of each other, which to me outweighs the good things? It's a great race. Put it on a date where people can show up and watch it. Pretty simple. Last question. Was it a good race? Yes. I know I don't like dirt on Bristol, but it was still an entertaining race, the best of the dirt races we've had so far, even though at the very end it did turn into just a two-man show. But it was a good race. It was racy. There were things happening. There was drama. So it was fun. The dirt racers showed out, but it's time to move on. So that was the Bristol Dirt Race 2023. Don't think we need to ever have a Bristol Dirt Race ever again, but I do hope we do keep a dirt race somewhere. It's just fun. It's fun to watch. It's a challenge for the people who aren't used to it. I know it's not real dirt racing. Trust me, I know, but it's still fun. You need to have the skill and the flexibility as the premier driving league in the US to be able to jump into an uncomfortable environment and have success and fun. And I think we need to have that at dirt tracks, road courses, and all different shapes and sizes of ovals. Thanks for watching or listening. See you next time.